episode of Restoring Little Girl. Still back up in Vermont. A lot has been going on, and one of the reasons I have not gotten a new episode out is because back on May 6th, I had a hip replacement. Okay, let's put it this way. It all started 13 years ago when I was just learning to ride motorcycle and going down a hill around the church building and back up. And I foolishly, I was still learning, put the motorcycle down. It slammed me into the ground. It slammed me so hard that my hip and my shoulder turned green. That's how hard it hit. Well, lo and behold, 12 years later, all of a sudden I started having this wicked pain in my hip. Wonder what that was. And went to the doctor. He said, "You got arthritis." And they sent me and had x-rays, and lo and behold, I have no cartilage in there. It was bone on bone. And I was limping everywhere that I went. It was not pleasant, very just miserable. And so I managed to get in and to get a hip replacement, and it went great. But man, it has taken me a long time to bounce back, probably about two and a half weeks. Your leg swells up, basically your whole leg is black and blue from all the procedure of how they do the operation and so forth. But anyway, we just it is what it is. And the good news is I'm up and running. I'm doing fantastic, and no pain, and I can walk and climb ladders. Hello, gonna get back to work on Little Girl, and just really grateful to have that over and done with, and I'm not gonna have to be limping anywhere anymore. It's just have a bionic hip now, and we're good to go. But in the meantime, what I have been doing, and I wanted to bring you up to date on it, is that my old sail that came with Little Girl is very, very old. Ryan Mann, my buddy that has helped me out so many times, he actually knew that sail so well because it was the one that he had when he had the boat, and it is really beginning to deteriorate badly. He showed me where there was a patch down near the Randy, get your terminology here. Not the clue, but the tack. Okay, down in the corner by the tack, right behind the luff there. Trying to get my terminology right here because I'm really a getting more very fluent in this whole stuff because I'm studying it. Okay, and he showed me a patch there, and he said, I was right out on Nantucket Sound, just near what is it, Succonesus? No, not Succonesus. Anyway, he was in a heavy blow out near Nantucket Island with my boat, with his boat at the time, and it literally ripped that corner out, and I've noticed that it had a pretty strong sail tape patch right there with a couple of layers, both sides and so forth. So I didn't know anything about it, but he said, "I did that." So way back then it was already weak. Well, when I was working on it, and I've got an episode of where I did a lot of work on this sail this past summer. When I was working on it, I noticed that out along the leach, right behind the edging there, that the fabric is just starting to separate. It's just getting so bad, and so I started looking. So what's happening is this. My boat has, let's see, what is the name of it? Okay, it has a Tides Marine sail track on it with a number on the bottom of it. It says exactly when it was installed, all that kind of stuff. Well, I need to get down to the Cape and see if I can't find that number. But in the meantime, what I have done, I've gotten in contact with Bacon Sails. Anybody who doesn't know about that, Bacon Sails has a lot of good used sails for sale. And I put in all the specs of the different You have a minimum and a minimum and a maximum in terms of your luff length and your foot length. And I got all that put in there. And by the way, this thanks to one of the guys at Bacon Sales that taught me how to do this. And lo and behold, there was like about six different sails that would fit my boat. Not perfectly, but well enough within the parameters. And so I started looking it up. And prices are fairly reasonable. I'm going to read you off a couple of them here. The one put out by Southeast Asia Sales, and I've heard some bad things about Southeast Asia Sales. Actually, two of them put out by Southeast Asia would fit it very nicely, and they're only $495 a piece for a mainsail. That's dirt cheap, okay? And basically, they call them in new/unused sails. In other words, it's kind of minimal use, I guess, on them. Then there's another one here that was by Precision Sails. That one looks like it also is new/used. Much heavier sailcloth is 5.5 ounce instead of, what was the other one, 4.5 on the Southeast Asia sails. And it's only $1,095. Look, it's still $1,095, but that's not bad for a used mainsail in really good condition. And that's got virtually everything as top quality stuff. My point is, and I'm looking at it here. Let me just scroll down. Okay, so that's 2, 3, 4. I think it's 5. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, there's some down at the bottom that are only 525. Those are Southeast Asia also. Anyway, I think probably the only one I'm really interested is in one put out by Bacon Sales themselves, the same company that has this as a used sail, and that's for $995. That looks like a really decent deal. I mean, the quality and so forth. So anyway, my point is, I'm looking, and we're almost definitely going to have to replace that sail for little girl. I'm scared that I'm concerned, let's put it that way, that I'm going to get out there on Nantucket Sound someday, and it's just a lovely afternoon, nice sailing conditions, maybe 10 or 15 knots, and all of a sudden, you're going to get a rip going right up the luff. No, excuse me, right up the leach, because it's just that bad. So anyway, just going to bring you up to date on that, and the good news is I've got my 1-month checkup coming on June 6th, which will be 1 month after the operation. And once they do that, basically I'm released. I've been doing in-home physical therapy. I've got one last physical therapy tomorrow as an outpatient thing, and then I'm done. All I have to do is be around for that 1 month checkup. Where they X-ray it and blah blah blah, just look at your scar, all this kind of stuff, and just make sure that you're all set. And then they'll say, okay, we'll leave you alone from now on. And I'm looking forward to that. But once we get that all done, on June 17th, which will be my birthday, June 16th, and we're going to be going down on June 16th, down to the Cape. And I'm going to be looking to take several days off. I'm going to be there Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and hopefully maybe even stay on into Thursday. And so I can get some good, serious work done up there on that foredeck. I'm in such great shape right now. It's just unbelievable. But I do want to go ahead and get that a couple of coats of that, what was it called? Wet edge paint. On as a final sealer. I want to get 2 coats on. I think actually I said I was going to maybe do 1 more coat of primer first, and then a couple of coats of that, and then after that we're going to begin moving stuff up there. Before before we go ahead and put on our final coat of, yeah, I guess it would be just a final actual coat of Kiwi grip to set up for the overall deck look. I want to get the bow pulpit up there and get things in for the deck cowling, the hawse pipe. All those things need to go up there and get marked out where they're going to be. And once we get that going, I'm just really anxious to try to get some serious finalizing of the work up on that foredeck so we can go in the water. That's the name of that game. All right, guys. Well, basically, that's it for this time. This has been a short one. I may go ahead and include some pictures from the Bacon Sales website here of some of these sales, and they're good-looking sales. But I've heard, the Southeast Asia sales has got a few bad reps out there, bad raps. People have written in about them that they're not the highest quality. For one thing, part of it has to do with the thickness of the dacron. I mean, those are only 4.5. What do they call it? 4.5 ounce, whereas your better sales are 5 and 5.5. And yeah, I'm just kind of looking at it and wanting to get the best sale possible. I may even contact Bacon and see what it would cost if they would actually cut me a new sale. I have a feeling that would be kind of pricey. But anyway, okay, listen. Thank you for stopping by Restoring a Little Girl. I'm sorry this is kind of a short one, but yeah, I need to get back up and running here. I'm really sick of being sidelined, and I wouldn't have been sidelined had it not been for this hip. I had to get this done. It's crucial because I do not like slowing down for anybody, whether it's my church work and all the Bible classes I have going, or whether it's working on a little girl or whatever project. And that hip was definitely slowing me down. So, all right, glad to be back up and running, guys. We'll catch you the next time, and we will be filming maybe before that. I think I've got one other project I want to do maybe before we go down to the Cape. But keep in mind here, as of June 16th, we're heading down there, and I'm going to take several days off and try to get some work done up on the foredeck. June 17th is my birthday, and so looking forward to being with the family while we're down there. All right, God bless, have a good one, and we'll catch you on the next time we go down.